Well, everything is looking absolutely wonderful, which I'm quite happy about. And I'm going to welcome you to today's weekly wellness show. I always want to grab a cup and say something else because I do my other show, but that's okay. It's not hard for me to get confused. And today's going to be very exciting because well, there's a lot of things that I'm looking forward to sharing with you, being that the holiday season is pretty much on us, especially if you're in the USA. Turkey Day is on you there. What is it? Tomorrow. Yeah. So, welcome to this week's show. And really, the best way for you to have a nice, enjoyable life where you look good, feel good, live longer is by being educated on natural ways to having better health. So today we're going to be having a look at the upcoming webcast in not even 2 weeks. It's the big wellness wrap up, the year end. I'm very excited about it because we will be celebrating. There's going to be some fun things I'm going to talk about in a minute. Of course, it's a good time to reflect, and we want to recharge as best we can for this. So also, we'll be talking about the replay that we just had, Holiday Wellness and Gift Extravaganza. We're still talking about some of the recipes that were right on that show. It was phenomenal, really. Also, there's three new wellness articles and videos in my wellness center. Those of you that have gotten around to subscribing, they're going to be very helpful for you for this holiday season coming up. So this morning, actually, the monthly Vitality for Life newsletter went out. Hopefully you got it. Check your inbox and, don't be afraid if you didn't see it. Maybe it landed in spam or promotional or something. When you do find it, just flag it, star it, whatever, and then you'll be okay from there. But in there, there's some great things I'm going to share in a minute. So if you haven't subscribed, please do, because you really are missing out. I mean, I love sharing the stuff I do with you on the show here, but there is so much in there. There's, well, a lot of recipes. There's some great interviews and articles with experts, all the webinars we've had in the past, and a whole lot more. So, there's nothing to it. You just put your name, your email address in, and as I always do, take what you like and leave the rest. And if you really can't stand it at all, there's that wonderful button called unsubscribe, and that's okay. But have a look at it, and you might be surprised. There's some really good things in there. Okay, how I got to doing what I'm doing right here, right now. The beginning of my education, where my whole everything, all my paradigms shifted big time, was when I had learned that having Lyme disease is not fun. I didn't even know what it was for 4.5 years. I suffered brutally. And, 15 doctors and specialists really couldn't help me. So, you start learning on your own. Well, they can't help me. How do I help myself? So, long story short, I've learned an awful lot over time on how to manage a lot of many challenges that I've been through with Lyme. And then, shortly after that, we had some fun with cancer. And by then, I didn't want to do chemo or radiation. I just didn't feel for me that that was the fit. So I kept on my path with the natural wellness routine. And worst case scenario, I was going home earlier. Well, that was, over a decade ago. So I think I did something right. So that's really what I'm doing now is everything that I've learned over, the whole journey. I'm sharing it with you in the hopes that, you're going to grab things that are going to help you, gives you the power to actually, work with yourself, get off that, medical train of, this appointment, that appointment, and, maybe start moving into a position of prevention. It's a nice place to be. And it is always nice when you have more energy and feel better and, the symptoms do start to drop away. So that's really what I'm here for, is to help you improve your life and showing you all the different things you can do with nature. So thanks for being here again. Okay, we're going to talk about the event replay. As I said, we just had the holiday wellness and gift extravaganza. Now, if you missed it, that's all right. It's in your wellness center. You can catch the replay there anytime you want to. Just grab yourself a cup of tea, hit the play button, away you go. And you're going to love it. It was fantastic. There was like 4 or 5 different women in there with, expertise in different areas, and all of them adorable in their own way. It was really great. Also, there's some fantastic wellness articles in my wellness center. One of them is 7 tips that are going to help you to stay on track this holiday season because you know what it's like. All that, magical food starts coming out. Everybody, all the chefs come out and, display their fantastic talents. And how do you say no to that? So I'm going to be sharing in there I am sharing in there some simple tips that are going to help you to feel your best this holiday season, going to help you to stay on track. It's going to help you with avoiding weight gain, and getting away from that energy vampire that always seems to hit us this time of year. Okay, and also another one is holiday eating hacks and recipes that wow, and believe me, they do. And again, as we get into this season, there's some great foods out there, and it's a challenge to stay to the healthier ones. But if you have some really tasty alternatives where you don't feel like you're missing out at all, you got it made. So that's what these 3 articles or 3 holidays are. Sorry, I gotta try that again. See, it was gonna happen sooner or later. That's what these recipes are for, is to help you stay on track. So there's also some really good holiday hacks in there that are going to help you as well to go with those recipes. So that's all I'm going to tell you. You have to go in there and see the rest for yourself. Okay, another one. How to beat stress this holiday season, because, nobody has stress through the holidays, do they? If you're on my tea talk yesterday, you know exactly what I'm talking about. The holidays, they're very time consuming. They're busy. All of a sudden, on top of what you already do now, you have a whole bunch of other things to do, like your holiday parties, you're out shopping, you're wrapping, smuggling stuff into the house that the kids hopefully won't see, or, your spouse or whatever the case may be. And it can become more of a chore than a joy. So we don't want to have that stolen away. You want to go back to the joy part. So definitely enjoy the article. It's going to give you some very helpful tips as to how to get around that. Okay, now I did say something about videos. Here we go. We got Tadashi Denny. She's actually shared with us a 10-minute metabolic workout. It's fantastic. For those of you who are saying, I don't have time to exercise, well, guess what? The fact that you're here with me for 10 minutes tells me you have 10 minutes to exercise. Wait, don't go, not yet. Okay, I'm kidding. But no, seriously, if you got 10 minutes to be on Facebook, you got 10 minutes to check out this video and give it a try. And if you can't do what she's doing, understandable, do a modified version, just do what you can do. But 10 minutes, you can do this. And guess what? It's right there for you. Okay. Also, we're gonna check Dr. Shackley's timeless insights, very important to me. There's a lot of philosophies he has that have meant a lot to me during my journey with the cancer battle. Reason being, he also had a battle with cancer, and he too decided that he wasn't going to do what the doctors and experts said. He was going to stick to nature and go that route. And, I commend him for that, to the point that I did exactly the same thing. So you're going to learn probably a little bit about that and a whole lot more in these special interviews with him. There's just a whole lot in there. I could go on and on, so I better move slides. Okay, so what we have coming up? Well, as we know, again, the holidays are on us, and for the most part, they are a lot of fun. It's great seeing everybody, but those late nights, the extra, dinners out, it can be very fatiguing and overwhelming. So, what if we made that just a little bit different this year? Join us next week, not next week, sorry, week after, December 11th, 2 Wednesdays from now. Big wellness wrap up. It's going to be the last one for the year. And we're going to be having a look at some of the common holiday struggles that people have, sharing again some of the simple strategies, natural solutions that are going to help you with energy, help you to feel good, especially mentally, your sense of well-being when you're, tolerating holiday, relatives that, sometimes get on your nerves. You want to be at your best. So we're going to give you all that and more that's going to help you to feel really good this festive season. And you're going to be able to do that without compromising your health. Okay, so again, that'll be December 11th. That's at 8 p.m. on the East Coast, 5 p.m. on the West Coast. Again, some great strategies that are going to help us move into next year, 2025. be the last one for the year. So really, it's going to be fun. It's going to be expert interviews. There's going to be hands-on health advice. There's going to be interactive fun, and it's all there that's going to help you to stress less, boost up your energy, and you do want to have your best holiday. So here's a sneak peek at what's going to be going on. We're going to be meeting some of the wellness coaches. So get ready for some insightful conversations with wellness experts. They're going to share some of their survival tips with us. Also, there's the Fix It Corner, whether you're, pardon me, battling fatigue, stress, or digestive issues because you ate too much. Or, we've got some fantastic, stress less and enjoy more tips that will help you. Okay, and of course, you got to have the fun and games and activities. There's going to be a ref raid, other fun games like a scavenger hunt, and even some live performances to keep you entertained and inspired, plus a whole lot more. So don't miss out. You do want to be here. It's going to be the healthiest, happiest holiday season yet. So grab your spot for that big wellness wrap up and learn how to stress less, celebrate more as we move into 2025, where we actually are feeling energized, refreshed, and ready for the new year. Okay, so I will put a link up above for you to register for that webcast at the end of the show. So grab your spot. Even if you can't be there on the 11th, because, well, it is a busy time of the year. I get that. But when you register for it, the cool thing is as soon as the replay is out, you get that sent to you through your email. And then again, you can kick back when you're ready to and enjoy it at your leisure. So, quick recap of today. This month, we're going to be bringing in some expert tips and resources that are going to help you to, keep yourself balanced, where you can enjoy the season without, destroying your well-being through, food, stress, and all those things. Again, stress busting strategies are important for any holiday. Again, there's going to be some holiday meal inspirations. There's recipes and all kinds of tools that are going to help you all the way through. All right, next slide. So again, that'll be December 11th, 8 p.m. over on that side, 5 p.m. over on this side. Probably got that backwards, but hey, I tried. And again, save your spot, even if you can't make it that night. It's okay. Now, those of you who love learning, how to look after yourself and improving your own wellness IQ, I'm going to encourage you to join my wellness community on Facebook. It's Danny's Wellness Tribe. We just wrapped up a 7-day pre-holiday cleanse, and I know we've got some new exciting things happening. Sometimes we do some polls in there. You just never know what we're going to do. So get in there and we do pop up some very helpful little pieces of information that can make all the difference in your world. All right. And remember to register for that upcoming wellness webcast. This is your holiday. You do want to feel your best. Okay. And again, I'm going to post links for everything I mentioned. So there's a wellness center, there's a webcast. And if you did like this show, I have this, I will actually put this one on YouTube as well with all my other shows. Plus there's another little section in there called Tea Talk, where I get a little more in depth on things. You can see what you like in there and leave the rest. But I'll put a link for that up above as well. And if there's anything that I've mentioned or some links that you're curious about, let me know. I would love to help you with that. Okay, so next week we're going to be having a look at some of the most common holiday health challenges, looking at ways of sharing natural, easy to apply solutions that are going to help us to be feeling nice and vibrant and energized all through the season. So don't miss it. I do want to see you there next week. Okay, so again, thanks for watching. I do look forward to seeing you on our next event on the 11th, and then this coming Tuesday on my Tea Talk. I'd love to have you there. Next week, right here, same time, same station for the weekly wellness show that we just mentioned. And I am going to be starting up another little thing that's going to be very interesting. I'll tell you about that soon. So I'll keep you in suspense for now. Those of you who are looking for, and I'm just going to put this out here. I've already said that if you're curious about any of my links or anything I've said, get in touch with me. I'm not a doctor, I'm not an expert, but I have a whole lot of experience where, a lot of people don't. If you're feeling like just maybe you want to bounce, you're dilemma off of me and see if I can offer some suggestions for you, get in touch with me. I'd love to do that. We'll sit down together and I want to hear your story. And the more you tell me, the more you're going to give us both the answers. I do this with a lot of people. I'm still not charging for it, so I highly encourage you. If this sounds interesting to you, you got nothing to lose but a little bit of time. All right. I hope that's enticing for you. And I guess that's all I've got. Yeah. So enjoy your weekend, and I look forward to seeing you soon. All right. Thanks, everyone. Bye for now.